Good morning, Pre-KB. Today, I was sitting in my backyard and I was looking at the trees moving in the wind, see them moving behind me? And I was thinking, wow, I really love trees, right? We love trees. They're so cool. And so I found a book that I wanted to read to you guys, and that's about trees. So it's called Be a Friend to Trees. The author of this story is Patricia Lauber, and the illustrator is Holly Keller. So the author writes the words, the illustrator draws the pictures. You guys know that. All right, let's jump right in. Trees are nice. They're nice to look at, nice to have around. Wow, his friends are reading under the tree and one is swinging. Pretty neat. Trees are also useful. Both people and animals need trees of all kinds, sizes, and shapes. So this is showing us different kinds of trees. So this tree is called gray birch. This one is eastern white pine. This one is sugar maple. Maple. I bet we'll come back to that word. Everything that is made of wood was once part of a tree. Look around you. How many wooden things do you see? Make a list. Don't forget to count your pencil and maybe your house. Wow. Lots of different things that are made of trees, right? Paper also comes from trees. Wood is chopped into small pieces, mixed with chemicals and heated. The wood softens and becomes pulp, which is used to make paper and cardboard. Writing paper, books, newspapers, magazines, paper towels, cereal boxes, milk cartons, and many other things. Make a list of everything you see that is paper or cardboard. Don't forget the paper you're writing on. So wow, there's a lot of things that are made of trees. Some trees can be tapped for their sap. Sap comes from different trees and it's used to make maple syrup. See, that word maple came back. Chewing gum, soap, paint thinner, and rubber. So these trees make maple syrup, like when you put on your pancakes in the morning, right? I know a friend who loves syrup. Couple friends. Trees are green plants, and so they make their own food. Green plants are the only living things that can do this. Other living things depend on green plants for food. Some eat parts of plants, some eat the plant eaters, some eat both. You eat parts of trees known as fruits and nuts. Apples, oranges, pears, cherries, peaches, walnuts, almonds, pecans, hazelnuts, and lots of others. Chocolate also comes from a tree. It is made from the seeds of cacao trees. Very interesting. Did you know that chocolate was made from trees? I didn't. Many animals eat parts of trees. Caterpillars eat leaves. Oh, I think we knew that one. So do deer. So do koalas. And so do giraffes and elephants. Porcupines eat the inner bark of trees as well as buds and twigs. So lots of animals eat things on trees so that they could grow big and strong. Squirrels and chipmunks gather nuts to eat. Bees find food in the flowers of trees. They collect pollen and the sugary liquid called nectar. Birds eat seeds and fruit from trees, and those are only a few of the animals that find their food in trees. So many, many animals eat trees. Many animals make their homes in trees. Birds roost in trees. They build nests and raise their young in trees. Squirrels nest in trees. Monkeys live in trees. Some tree frogs spend their whole lives in trees without ever coming down. Wow. Honeybees make hives in tree hollows. Many other insects also live in trees. So do small creatures such as spiders. Ooh. Deers find shelter underneath the trees of forest and woodlands. They find safe places to hide their young. The roots of trees hold soil in place. They keep it from washing away in heavy rains or floods of water from melting snow. When soil is held in place, water sinks into it and is stored in the ground. Many people depend on water that is stored underground. They draw it to the surface through wells. So see, the roots of the tree are all in the soil. They spread it out so the trees stay in the ground too. Trees do something else that is very important. It has to do with the air we breathe. Air is made of gases. One of them is oxygen. It is a gas that our body needs. It is the gas that all animals need. Every time we breathe, we take oxygen out of the air, but the supply is never used up. The reason is that trees and other green plants keep putting oxygen into the air. They give off oxygen as they make their food. Wow, so we really need trees so that we can breathe. Trees make food in their leaves. The leaves can be broad, like the ones you see on a maple tree. They can be narrow and pointy, like the needle-shaped leaves you see on a fir or a pine tree, like a Christmas tree. All these green leaves do the same work. They make food for the trees. To make food, leaves use water, which they take from the ground. They use a gas called carbon dioxide, which they take from the air. They use sunlight as energy. With energy from the sun, green leaves put the water and carbon dioxide together. They make a kind of sugar. The making of food by plants is called photosynthesis. That's a very big word. A word that means putting together with light. Photosynthesis. Putting together with light. That's how trees make their food. Trees need food just to stay alive. They also need food for growth to make new wood, leaves, twigs, fruits, and nuts. Some of the tree's food is used right away. Some is stored for future use. While making food, leaves also make oxygen that they don't need. They get rid of it by putting it into the air. They put it in the air for us so we could breathe. Much of the oxygen that people and animal needs come from trees. Without them, we might not be here at all. So trees are more than nice. There's something we can't live without. And that is why everyone should be a friend to trees. Wow. I really like this story, especially when I'm watching the leaves in my backyard and the trees moving with the wind, and I know that they are so important for us, right? So maybe you guys could look at some trees and think about how important they are, okay? I'll see you soon. Mwah.